Hey boys and girls, it's your boy NGK Gasbike just coming in with you with the updates on the upgrades I made on my two new bikes, or my two old bikes, however you want to look at it. Anyway, I finally went ahead and got that carburetor on there. It looks pretty mean, pretty nasty. It's nice and fat. Don't know what that really means, but whatever. Anyway, the information or the experience I had was probably a little bit below what I was looking for. It is, in fact, a high performance carburetor. What that means, I'm not really sure. But what it did do is that it felt like it gave a nice, even, consistent use of the gas throughout. Um, what a lot of people probably won't tell you, which I actually did a video and then I just thought about what I didn't say, which is kind of important. So now I'm redoing the video and adding that information. The video earlier you saw, or the other video where I had it broken open and showing you the pieces. In fact, just to get into the details of this carburetor, it has a spring choke, which is secondary. Choke wire on this side runs along the gas tank over here and comes up to this little guy right here, and 2 clicks and it's full choke, 2 clicks down and it's fully closed. I thought that was kind of cool. Whatever. The bad thing about it is that the throttle in here doesn't have an adjuster top like this one does. See, it has an adjustment. You can tighten it. Because in fact, the spring in there for the throttle is it's not as firm as the one in the original carburetor, so it doesn't shut fast, or it's a soft throttle is how I would describe it. And also, if you remember on the other video, if you watch the other video, the pin in there in the jet, instead of 4 notches, it actually has 5 notches, and it was set on the notch in the very center. I need to get some needle nose pliers because I want to bring it up to the notch, the second from the top, which on this bike it also has the 5 notch carburetor jet, and I have it set from this. Actually, on this one I have it set on the one all the way at the top. And it works okay. I like it, so I'm leave it like it is. But this one, I'm still breaking it in, so I'm just gonna put it on the second notch from the top once I get some needle nose pliers. It's set now at the one right in the middle, so I'm gonna make that adjustment. As far as acceleration and speed, it didn't really do anything for acceleration or speed. It just gave a nice move. If I accelerated not quickly, it was great, but if I try to accelerate quickly, it got kind of bogged down, which I probably will adjust the float bulb here in the reservoir and adjust it down a little bit, allowing less fuel to build up here, because I also have that problem on that bike, and I need to adjust it on that one as well. So when I do the adjustments, I'll show you guys that. Oh, and as far as the rear sprocket, what I didn't mention in the other video, if I get a nice little close shot of this sprocket doesn't, oh, sorry about that, doesn't have a lip on it. it's flat. I got that from, I believe it's called bikeberry.com. It's a 36-2 sprocket. It works great. It doesn't have any of that binding you get with the one with the lift on it. And if you're using a chain tensioner like I'm using the cheap kind. It's nice and smooth. And I also had to take a link, either a link or a link and a half out of this chain, as well as out of that one, because I put the 42 sprocket in place of the 44-2 sprocket on that one. But I did have to take a link or a link and a half, something like that. I'll probably get the picture of it and pop that in a little later so you can see the length that I actually took out. But anyway, those are the upgrades I made. I'm probably overall about 50% happy. So once I adjust this carburetor or tune it up a little bit, I'll probably be a little bit more happy. But anyway, have any information, any comments, go ahead and post them. I don't mind answering questions or finding out information. If you know something I don't, feel free to put it on there. If I've said anything incorrectly, feel free to correct me. Put it on there. Get it out there. Be that guy. I'm the guy, NGK Gasbikes. Out.